Hello, this is Steph. Welcome back to my channel. So I remind you to like, share and subscribe if you like the content that I'm providing. Now today we're going to see something a bit different. So far we dealt with videos, we dealt with what to do with images, we dealt with what to do with videos, we did a lot with the video track. Now we're going to see another type of track, that is the subtitle track. We're going to see how to extract subtitles, how to burn subtitles, how to manage subtitles in general. Okay. I see. And how to manipulate them in order to include them in the file you want. So at the moment I have Ubuntu ready behind me, and so now it's time to get started. Okay, we have Ubuntu ready, and the video we're analyzing at this moment is a video called Sintel. Sintel is made by the same house, let's say, that made Big Buck Bunny. So a video that we already seen, that we already know. This is a video that, if you watch it, is not as light themed as Big Buck Bunny. There's a bit more dense plot, and it's a bit moving, so I cried a little as soon as I watched this movie. Anyway, it's remarkable for us because if we take a look using FFmpeg, so now let me go to the right folder. So here we have the latest version that we have so far. We are trying to invoke FFmpeg on this video, and we'll see what is going on, what are the tracks that are available right here. So we invoke it as the local program. You see that there is so it's quite complex, it's quite well done as a video, something that we might expect out of a movie, for example. And here we see that there is a video input with the chapters, but the concept of the chapters is going to be seen in another video. We have an audio track and a lot of subtitle tracks. So here, if you would like, we can also invoke FFmpeg to take the streams. So let's see what it tells. So FFmpeg minus show streams. And also, let's see show format as well. Show format this way, in a plain way. And you see that right here, we have all the indications of all the streams. You have all the indications. We see that the type of codec is a SubRip. And so let's have a look at what we can do. So first of all, let's have a look also at the available subtitles codecs. So even the subtitles have their own codecs. So it seems strange, but it is like this. So to inspect which are the tracks available, sorry, the types of subtitles available, we can go and take FFmpeg minus codecs. Then we put a pipe with a research upon this track. So we can take this string of research. So it's going to take what's in the beginning. In the beginning, you saw the indication if it is which type of codec, which so in this case we want a subtitle track, as this available. And again, I always forget to invoke it locally. And here, as you can see, this is all the list of types of subtitles that we can use within our videos. Here we go. Among them, there is a SubRip, so SubRip subtitles, and so we can use it directly. Another way of taking out the subtitles out of your file is to invoke FFmpeg minus codecs, and again a pipe grep subtitle. Simple as that. Again, local invocation, and here you have all the list as before. So the same list can be grabbed in this way. Maybe this is easier, the other is a bit more hacky with the grab and stuff. If you would like to extract the subtitles out of the video, what we can do is to invoke FFmpeg again, -i name of the video. So now we take as input the input file. And what we want is only the subtitle track. So to invoke the subtitle track, what we're going to do is to remove the video track, so -vn, remove the audio tracks, okay. And among the subtitle tracks, we're going to use, for example, the first. So in this case, what you have to do is to take the map. Then we got to take the first file, and we're going to select the first subtitle track. That, if I'm not wrong, it was the German one. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to take the type of codec, in this case -c:(s). S stands for subtitle, that is available both in the map and in the codec. Here we're going to copy, we want the track as it is, and then what we can say is take as output file a file that has the German language dot the native format for the subtitle stream SubRip as it is available in the video is SRT. Let's see, it works. And here what it does is extracting all the subtitles that are out in the video. So here we go. The type is a copy, so they should be as they are within the video. Now let's see what's the content of this video. This is a plain readable file, differently from the video and the audio. Usually the audio and the video are binary, require some special treatment. For the subtitles, this is quite easy. Let's have a look. As a subtitle, we can open it directly using a text editor. So we're going to use Vim, and let's take video, and here we see all the results. Here you see the syntax that is inside our video, inside our subtitles. So you see that there's a progressive number for each subtitles you would like to take. You see the instant you want to show the subtitle, minus greater than sign. So just to remark that there is a text way to mark an arrow, and then the end of showing of your subtitle. So beginning, end. So the subtraction of the last and the first value is the duration of your subtitle. And here you have your text. Here the text, if you want, you can put it in multiple lines. Here this is put in 2 lines. So here you have the first line and the second line simply. Then all the entries must be separated by a line in the middle. So it is as simple as that. If you would like, you can type it manually. There are some programs that you would like to use to make them better, but this is all that you need to know to deal with the subtitles. Okay, so we dealt with the SRT subtitles, the SubRip format subtitles. If you would like to use other types of subtitles, you can. So we saw the list of subtitles that you can use. For example, if you would like to use that .ass subtitles, what you can do is to convert the subtitles as well. So you can use the input also, so a subtitle as input as well, and we can change it to the same name, and in this case, instead of putting SRT, we put ASS, and everything is arranged by FFmpeg. So we have a .ass file. If we open it using a text editor, you will find the syntax that is slightly different. So here you can see that there's a different scanning. You see dialogue column, the beginning and the end of the end of time. It is more or less a CSV like. So you see that there is all the effect, there is all the scanning of each line that you would like to display. So a bit more complicated to read, but it's here available in another form. Now we extracted before the German language, but we would like to extract some more languages. For me personally, I'm Italian, so I would like to take the English and the Italian language, but now I don't know which is the index of the different languages. I think that I can do is to invoke FFmpeg in order to see all the languages available. So we said the first language is the German one. So we can, invoke ffprobe like this and see all the languages available. Again, local style, I never remember. Here I have German, English, Spanish, French, Italian, Dutch, Polish, Portuguese, Russian, and Vietnamese. So for me, the type of streams that I'm interested about are the English, number 3, and the Italian. Then take whatever you want. I don't want to. So this is just an example. So what I can do is to invoke FFmpeg -i name of the video. Then I take -vn, that stands no video. Take -an, no audio. And then I'm selecting through the map. If you can't remember how the map works, I put the video here in the card. And what I would like to map is the first, the Italian and the English tracks. So these are respectively the number 3 and the number 6. What I can do is to take either the absolute track or the relative track according to the type of stream that I want. So here what I can do is to put the file number 0 and the track number 3, something like this. And then I'm going to make a CS copy and the name of the file as Sintel blah 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 English .srt. So the same format as before. And now I have my English subtitles. Now I'm going to check VIM name of the file. And here I see that my subtitles are in English. What I would like to do is to also use the same command that I used before. So this one. But instead of putting the absolute track, so this is the track number 3, remember here we have as track the number 6, that is the first, second, third, fourth, 5th track in the sequence. So the 5th track is a track number 4. And what you can do is 0. Type of stream that I want is a subtitle, and the track is number 4. Here I take everything as it was before. So here I put Italian. I extract the video, the subtitle, and here I have my Italian track. Let me check if this is really the Italian one, if I didn't miss any counts. And it seems Italian. Okay, so this is the right one. Cool. Okay, now I have my English track, I have my Italian track. What I would like to do now is to create a video with only the audio, the video, and the subtitles. So what I would like to do is to invoke again FFmpeg. Minus I, in this case, I get to take the first, the second, and the third file. So first this, then my first subtitle track, then the other subtitle track. So my 3 files rightly put. Then I got to take the video from the first frame. So I got to take a map from the first file. I'm going to take the video tracks. From the first file, I'm going to take again all the audio tracks. And so for the other, I'm going to take the subtitle tracks. So I can take something like this, just to be complete. Minus map. Here for the third file, file number 2, I take the same subtitle track. And then in the end, I'm going to create my file. My file can be with the same name and with the reduced languages. So what I can do is something like Sintel, let's say Italian, and so English, Italian, and Ita dot let's say MKV. So I want a Matryoshka video. Just suppose thing like this. I think that supports a copy of the tracks. So I would like to do a copy of everything. So I can do also more easily, instead of setting the video, the audio, and the subtitles, what I can do is to put a -C. So everything would be a copy, no transcoding implied. See if it works. It seems to work. Now it's putting all together. And let's see what's the result. So everything is done in a copy way. And let's see if the video is played. So I'm going to open it with VLC. And see that the video is played perfectly. I'm going to check also if the subtitles are rightly put. So here we got the 2 tracks. One, I suppose it is the English. The other, I suppose it is the Italian. Let's hope. So there's the scene in the center that has a dialogue. I got to search for it. And here it is. So here we have the subtitles in English. And if I change to the other subtitles, we have the subtitles in Italian. So cool. That's what we wanted. Okay, good. So now we have our video. We have our languages. But if we open this video, what we have is a video that has the subtitles as we want, but it doesn't have the references that are correct in the subtitles. So if you see the subtitle track, you see there is track 1, track 2, but they're not so meaningful. They don't mean anything to us. So we don't know if the first is the English, the other is the Italian. Here it seems like the first is the English one. So what we would like to do is to detect, to tell the software that we are in, so we want the scanning of all the subtitles. So how can we do this thing? We're going to invoke FFmpeg, and we have to set a special metadata entry. So here we're going to invoke FFmpeg on our input files as we did before. So -I, first file, -I, second file that is the English subtitles, then another I, the Italian subtitles. Then what we need to do is to map these files accordingly. So what can we do is to take the map video from the first file and also map the audio from the first video. Cool. Then what we're going to take is from the second file, we're going to take the subtitles, and the other has the subtitle as well. So we have a first video, then so video from the first file, audio from the first file, subtitles from the second file, and subtitles from the second file. So since we have single streams, we don't need to map accordingly. This is to make the things easier. Okay, so another thing that we can do is to set the titles accordingly. So what can we do is to set with the metadata flag, so minus metadata, the name of the flag, so the name of the stream. The name of the stream has to be put with the following syntax. So we got to put metadata, no spaces, so a column that tells that this is a stream. Then we got to put a second S. The S in this case refers to the subtitle stream. So we want to take the first stream and subtitles as the English language, and the other subtitle as the Italian language. In an equivalent way, we could also put a thing like this, so stream 2, so it does the same thing, but to be a bit clearer, we're going to say that this is the first subtitle track, and what we need to put is a language to be set in English. So the language need to have a certain syntax, so with 3 letters. The 3 letters are like the ISO language style, language code, and in this case the language is English. And then finally we can put our output file. The output file in this case we can take either the same, in this case we can take English, Italian, metadata sets, so just to have a more remarkable name. Yes, so I forgot the thing for the Italian language. So here we got to put metadata, again S1, because the second subtitle stream is related to the Italian language. The language equals to Ita, that is for Italy, Italian. Let's see if the command works, and now it's working. We are waiting for the result. It should be pretty fast because we are performing a stream copy. No, we're not performing a stream copy. No, I'm wrong. So I got to quit the process. Here I got to put in the end after the language the -c copy. So sorry guys, I was wrong. And now we got to set the languages. Let's see if now it works. It takes a while, but it should be pretty fast. Okay, good. Finished, and now let's give an FF probe just to understand if our languages are set correctly. There should be the metadatum with the name of the language. So here FF probe, and this new file we just created, and we see that there is the stream for the subtitles. So the first is for the English, the other is for the Italian. So good, we did what we needed to do. If you would like to play the video also, we can open it with the VLC, and VLC shows here in the subtitles, in subtitle track, we got the track 1 English and the second one Italian. So that's the thing that we wanted. Okay, so we if we want now to put the subtitles as burned on our videos, so for example we want the subtitle always be present on our video and not as a subtitle track, we got to hard burn the subtitles on top of the video. This can be done using a filter. So there is the subtitles subtitles filter, and it works in this way. We have FFmpeg. We invoke the input file as this. In this case, we don't give the name of the input in the FFmpeg command, but we give it as input in the filter subtitles that we see later. So -vf or filter v subtitles is the name of the filter, and then we're going to take the name of the file. So in this case, let's use the English one, and then we can put as output the name of our file. So since this is a video that uses a filter, we cannot stream copy. We need to re-encode the video. So we got to give the information about the video. In this case, we can put H.264. Then we're going to put the CRF, the constant rate factor of 0. So it's pretty big. So big, but preserving the quality. Preset slow to be as slow as possible, and then generate a video with the best quality possible without any nasty artifacts. And the audio, we can copy it. So we can take the stream. So the video must be done from scratch. The audio can be kept. So what we can do is something like this. We put the hard-burned subtitles. And here we can change the video to NKV. And then we can run the program. It can take a while. And so we are going to wait until the end of the processing. Okay, so now the video finished, and we are ready to play it. When we play it and reach a point where we have subtitles, here we can see that the subtitles are burned. So just a bit of time. I see that there is a slow system, and here you can see that this subtitle is hard-coded, so there is no reference about the subtitles tracks. Okay, so today we dealt with subtitles, we dealt how to manage the subtitles and how do they appear, at least format a couple of formats, and then we saw how to include the subtitles within the videos, and also how to include the language inside the metadata. So now we have the reference within the video and with the different languages if you would like to put multi-language subtitles. If you want to hard burn your subtitles within the frames, you can do it with the filter v subtitles and the name of the subtitle file you would like to put, and you have subtitles directly put inside the video. We don't see the advanced options, so you can change the font, you can change the style, you can change many things. You can also pay particular attention when you trim the video. So you take something in the middle, it requires some particular attention. For the moment, this is the basis with which you can work with if you want to deal with subtitles. So thank you very much for watching. If you reach this point, I suggest to like, share and subscribe, and hit the notification bell here down below. And thank you very much, and see you next time with new content regarding multimedia, streams, and FFmpeg, and much more. So bye, ciao, ciao.